Hello guys, welcome to Ask IITian. I hope you all are doing well. My name is Gaurav Yadav, and today we are going to discuss a very important topic for your ninth standard, that is Hero's formula, right? So guys, just let me share my screen. So yeah, perfect. Hero's formula is basically your Hero's formula is just basically used to find out the area of a triangle, right? If you need to find out the area of triangle, Hero's formula is needed, right? You need to find out the area of any triangle, any triangle, right? We'll move forward. Okay. So topics to be covered will cover topics. We'll cover topics area of triangle by Hero's formula. Hero's formula is a formula which is used to find out the area of a triangle. Right? I will let you know what is Hero's formula. Then your application of Hero's formula in finding the area of quadrilaterals. Okay. Your Hero's formula is okay. We'll discuss later on. So first is area of triangle. You know the area of triangle is basically your half base into height, right? If your base is there and your perpendicular height is there in any triangle, if you suppose A B C with any base, you can take its any base and its perpendicular height from its opposite vertex. Suppose you have taken your base BC, right? And perpendicular from its opposite vertex, right? Suppose this height is h. So basically, your area of triangle is equal to half base into your height h, right? So I think you all have done and all have known this formula, right? We all have done question based also. Okay. Yeah, we'll move forward. So a question is there for you. Find the area for right angle triangle with base 7 and its height is 8. Just find the area for triangle, right? I think it is very much easy question for you. First, just pause it and try to solve it, right? A triangle is there, the ABC triangle is there, suppose, and its base is 7. Suppose your BC base is 7 and the height is 8, okay? So if this is perpendicular, then your height will be your 8, right? If your base also diagram could be like this also, right? In right angle triangle, only hypotenuse is fixed and perpendicular and base can be either of the two sides, right? So A, B, C. You could also have taken AB as base 7. And if you have taken AB as your base, then your BC will be equal to your 8 because of height, right? Perpendicular from opposite vertex. So in both cases, area of triangle will be equal to half base into height, base of either 7 or either 8 or either 8 or either 7, right? 2 will got a 4, 7 for 28. 28 of centimeter square you will get, right? I think the point is clear to you. You have already used in your early classes, right? So yeah, 28 centimeter square will be your right. So now comes the main part of your chapter, right? Main chapter, area of triangle by Hero's formula. By Hero's formula. Okay. So let me just tell you what Hero's formula is. Okay. So area of triangle with three sides of different measures can be found using Hero's formula. Okay. Hero's formula includes two important steps. The first step is to find the semi-perimeter of a rectangle triangle by adding all the three sides of the triangle. Okay. And dividing, okay. The next step is apply the semi-perimeter. Okay. So let me like if like we have done a question on based on a right angle triangle, right? A right angle triangle, your ABC. It is very much easy to find out the area of a triangle if you just know the AP and BC. right? It will be equal to your half AB into BC, half base into height, right or not? In case of a right angle triangle, okay. Okay, in case of an equilateral triangle, it is very much easy. Why? Because all sides are equal. In equilateral triangle, all sides are equal, and if you know any one of them, right, all are equal. ABC, if you know any one of them, suppose A is there, so you know in equilateral triangle, the area is equal to root 3 upon 4 side square. This is your formula of an equilateral triangle. Also, if you do not know the if you do not know the area for an equilateral triangle formula, just drop a perpendicular. This perpendicular will bisect it like A, B, C. Suppose this point is D. Then your DC will be your A by 2, right? So just tell me what will be this perpendicular, right? If you in triangle ADC, in triangle ADC, your AC square is equal to your AD square plus your CD square, right? Your AC square will be equal to A square. Your AD square is not known, which you have to find, which is basically your height plus CD square. CD square your A square by 4, right? So AD square or your H height square is equal to A square minus A square upon 4, which is equal to 3A square by 4. So basically your height came out to be your root 3 A by 2. I think the point is clear, and also keep in mind always the height of an equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 A by 2, where A is the side of your equilateral triangle, right? Your base is A, your total base is A, right? So if any triangle you know the base and height that is perpendicular from opposite vertex, then area of triangle is equal to half base is your A into height is your root 3 A by 2, which is basically came out to be root 3 by 4 into side square, right? So in case we do not know the formula or Heron's formula, we know if triangles are like these, like a right angle triangle, equilateral triangle, also isosceles triangle, we can also prove in an, yeah, in case of isosceles triangle, if you know all the three sides, you can easily prove. Suppose A, B, C, if you know all the three sides, you know what isosceles triangle is, where two sides are equal. Suppose these two sides are equal. So A, and suppose BC is B, right? So if you draw a perpendicular, then this point again will be your B by 2, right? B by 2. Again, by having this triangle and by having Pythagoras theorem, you can easily found value of AD value. Okay, let me prove, right? Let me prove. If we know all triangles, like we have discussed, right angle triangle, right? Your equilateral one, right? And your equilateral, and your, now we are discussing with isosceles. Okay. So if we know the sides of these triangles, it is very much easy to find out the area of a triangle. Now we are discussing isosceles triangle, right? Your A, your point B, your point C, right? In isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. So these are A and A both, and the third side is unequal, right? This is pole B. Okay. So what you have to do? Just draw a perpendicular from point A to intersect the BC at suppose D point, right? So CD will be B by 2, right? So we can write, if you know the value of AD, you can easily calculate the area of a triangle. What will be the area of triangle? Triangle area will be equal to half B into your AD. Let's suppose H, right? Half B into your H. I think the point is clear, right? So how will you find out the value of h? We'll go for the Pythagoras theorem, right? So in yeah, so yeah, in triangle in triangle ADC, in triangle ADC, your A square hypotenuse square is equal to your perpendicular square h square plus b by 2 whole square, right? So your h square will be equal to your A square minus of b square divided by 4, right? So your h will came out to be your 4a square minus b square by 4 2. Your h will be like this, right? We are talking about h. Just calculate it, right? So under root of 4a square minus a square minus b square by 2. This will be the whole will be your height, right? So just put it in the formula, you will get the value of triangle, area of triangle in terms of A and B, right? So area of triangle in isosceles is half B into H. B into what is H? H is your under root of 4A square minus B square. And your half will make it 4, right? So in case of isosceles triangle, you also know the area of a triangle. But what if it is an scale triangle, right? You only know the three sides. All three sides are unequal, right? So how will you find out the area of a triangle? Like if a triangle is there and all क्या हुआ? So I think the point is clear, guys, right? We have already calculated the area of our triangle. But if you know that if scale and triangle is there, then you have no formula, right? So here comes the Heron's formula, right? Here comes the main content or main chunk of your chapter, right? Here Heron's formula is used. Heron's formula which comes as like a hero, and he will protect you to find the area of a triangle, right? I think the point is clear right now, right? So now let us study what Hero's formula says. Hero's formula says that if all three sides are unknown, right? A, B, and C. Just first find out the value of S. S is your half of its perimeter, right? Which is basically A plus B plus C by 2, right? If you have calculated the value of S, just put in the formula of the Hero's formula where triangle area is equal to under root of S, your S minus A, your S minus B, your S minus C, right? What is S? S is your half of its perimeter or can say semi perimeter, right? This is basically semi perimeter, okay? What are value of A, B, and C? A, B, C are basically your side. Just write in the form of triangle. You will get the area of a triangle by Heron's formula, right? I think the point is clear, and you should always keep in mind the Heron's formula. It will be very useful for scale and triangle, for any triangle, right? It can also be used for your rectangle triangle, your equilateral triangle, okay? So let us see how this formula works. We'll do some questions. So the question is the perimeter of a rectangle triangle plot is 600 meter, right? Your perimeter of our triangular plot is 600 meter. The sides are in the ratio, right? The sides are given in the ratio 5 ratio 12 ratio 13. Then find the area of plot using this formula. The question is you are given perimeter of a rectangle triangle, perimeter of a triangle, right? What is perimeter? Perimeter is adding all the sides, right? If triangle ABC is there, then you AB plus BC plus CA will be equal to 600. Just try to solve this, guys. Try to solve this question. Then see what how I'm solving, right? Just try to solve this question. So we are not given. Okay, like we are not given what will be the AB, what will be the BC, and what will be the C, but we are given the sides ratio. It is 5:12:13. It means if I take the value of AB, suppose you 5, suppose X, and what will be the value of your BC? BC will be 12X. Why? Because the ratio is same, right? 5:12. And that will be the side of AC, 13. X. Guys, whenever ratio is given, just multiply with any constant. You will get. You will just suppose any constant, right, and multiply it. Then you will get to know what, and then just find the value of x, right? Okay, like do AB plus BC plus C is equal to 600. AB will be your 5x, BC will be your 12x, and your CA will be your 13x, right? Is equal to your 600. 12 and 13, 25 plus 5, 30x. 30x is equal to 600, right? 30 will, so x will be equal to 20. If your x is 20, what will be the one side? The one side will be 5x is equal to 5 into 20, that is 100. Then comes your 12x, right? So 12 into 20, 240. And what, 13x. So 30 into 20, 260x, right? So you have got all these your side. Now you know all the three sides, right? And you know the all three sides. One will be 100, then your 240, and your 260, right? So if you need to find out the area of triangle, just first calculate the value of S. Your S is basically your half of its perimeter. It means it is 600 by 2, that is 300, right? And just put in the formula of Heron's formula, which says under root of S, S minus A, right? S minus B, S minus C, right? So it is basically under root of 300. 300 minus 100 will be your 200, right? 300 minus 240 will be your 60. 300 minus 260 will be your 40. Right, guys? Just calculate the under root of these. You will get to know the area of triangle, your meter square, guys. Let's see how the question is solved. Okay. So you 300 into 200 into 60 into 40. Just either calculate it and find the under root, or just break it into your twice of its number, right? Like 300 is break 3 into 10 into, like, let me write now. So it is, I'm writing the value under root of it, right? 300 into 200 into 60 into 40. I'm just breaking out these, so all comes out from the under root in terms of pair, right? So 300, I will write 3 into 10, 2 into 10 into 10 for 200, right? 60 can be also be write 3 into 2 into 10, right? 40 also can be write 10 into 2 into 2, 10 into a 4 even, 10 into 2 into 2, right? So you 1 3, so you have got 2 3, right? 2 3 will came out to be only single 3 out of under root, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Six tens are there, so only three tens will be come out, right? So only three tens will come out. Three tens means thousand, right? Okay, so two, how many twos are there? Four twos are there, so only two twos will come out. Two twos mean two into four, right? So two into two, four, four three are 12. So you will get the value of 12,000 meters square. I think the point is clear, guys, right? Just calculate first the value of S, then find the sides A, B, C, and just put in the formula under root of S minus B, S minus A, S minus C, right? Then the point is clear. Okay, so application of Heron's formula in finding area of quadrilateral, right? Heron's formula can be applied to find the area of quadrilateral by dividing the quadrilateral into two triangular parts. As you know, quadrilateral, any quadrilateral is there, right? So this is a quadrilateral. A, B, C, D. Quadrilaterals have four sides, but it can be break, or if you join any diagonal, right, it can be break into two triangles, right? So if you know all the sides, right, and also the diagonals, then you can easily find out the value of both triangle. And if you just add these two triangle, right? So if you add this triangle one plus triangle two, you will easily get the area of your quadrilateral, right? I think the point is very much clear to you. Now our next point is okay. So we are now discussing like rhombus. Why? How to find the area for your rhombus? Okay. So rhombus is something which has all the sides equal and opposite sides are parallel, and also the diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. Right? Let me just first erase all this. So yeah, rhombus. Rhombus is an quadrilateral which have all sides are equal A, and U, A, right? And its diagonal bisect each other at 90 degree. These diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree, right? If one diagonal is your D1, then this will be your D1 by 2. If your this diagonal is D2 and D2 by 2. Okay, diagonals are not equal but they bisect each other, okay? So what will be the area of one triangle? Area of one triangle will be a half base into height. Base is d1 by 2 into height is also d1 by 2, right? So it is basically 2, 2, 2 will become 8. So d1 d2 by 8. I'm just writing uh, uh, I'm just writing triangle 1, right? So but your area of rhombus is formed by such four triangles. Area of rhombus is equal to 4 times of your triangle 1, right? 4 times of triangle 1. So it is basically 4 into d1 d2 by 8, which will becomes your half of d1 d2, right? Half of d1 d2. So yeah. So area of triangle of a rhombus is half d1 d2, where d1 and d2 are your diagonals. Okay. I think the point is clear. Yeah. So in case of trapezium, which we can also use your Heron's formula, right? Just if you first let me tell you what trapezium is. Trapezium is having two parallel sides and two unparalleled sides, right? This is like a trapezium, like A, B, C, and your D point, right? A diagram is also shown to you. Right? Okay, so your area of your trapezium can be okay, if I draw perpendicular from this, then your area of your trapezium is divided into three parts. Two are triangle and one is your rectangle, right? So area of triangle will be equal to area of AMD, your AMD, right? And also plus area of rectangle, your MNCD, and also plus area of triangle of CNB, right? If you add both three parts, first is your triangle, second is your rectangle, and again third is your triangle, right? If you add all these three, you will get the area of a trapezium, right? So first is your triangle, which height is your h, right? So half of y into h will be your area, and for your rectangle is length into width a into h. So half xh, right? So here, if you solve this, you will get the value of half a plus b into h, where a and b are your parallel sides, and h is your height, perpendicular height. So it is basically half sum of its parallel sides into perpendicular distance between them. It will be basically more correct if we write perpendicular distance, right? So I think the point is clear how to find out the area of your trapezium. Okay. Okay. So now comes quadrilateral, a figure which has four sides and four vertices generally constituted okay by rectangle. So right in figure ABCD, a figure is given in which AC is your diagonal, right? AC is your diagonal, and AC will divides the quadrilateral. Okay, any diagonal of a quadrilateral will divides the triangle quadrilateral in two parts, and both will be your triangle, right? If you know the all sides of your triangle, then you can easily put in the formula of Venus formula and just add both the triangle. You will get the area of your triangle, right? So in ABCD, right, in which AC is your diagonal, and AC will divide the quadrilateral ABCD into triangle ADC and your ABC. Also H and H1 H2 says, right, the same says here H1 and H2 are L2s of a triangle, right? If triangle area of your whole quadrilateral will be equal to the area of ADC, like area of quadrilateral equal to triangle 1 plus triangle 2, right? So triangle 1 can be your half basic to height, half AC into H1, half AC into H1 plus triangle 2 half AC into H2, right? So your half AC will half AC will be common in your H1 plus H2. You don't need to keep in mind, just see what I'm doing, right? In case of question, you can easily do that. So one diagonal into sum of heights of those triangle. Okay. I think the point is clear, right? How to find the area of an equilateral triangle in if one diagonal is given and perpendicular height from different vertices is also given, right? So now let us do a question, right, which will make your concept more clear. Find the area of an equilateral triangle ABCD as figure is given. You know AB, right? You know BC, you know AC. You know all the three sides, right? If you need to find out the area of quadrilateral, right? I am writing this area quadrilateral ABCD. So area of quadrilateral ABCD will be equal to your triangle ABC plus triangle ACD. How you find out the triangle ABC, right? All the three sides of ABC are unequal. How to find out? First, find out the value of S. S. So S will be your 6 plus 7 plus 9 by 2. So it will be 22 by 2, right? It will be equal to 12. 6 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 9 will be your 22, right? Okay. So if I need to form a triangle area ABC will be your 11. Then your 11 minus 9, 2. 11 minus 6, 5. 11 minus 7, 4. Right? Plus ACD. In case of ACD, find the another S or half of perimeter. That will be equal to 15 plus 9 plus 12 by 2. 12 and 9 will be 21. 21 and 15. 31 and 5, 36 by 2. 36 by 2 will be equal to 18, right? So in case of ACD, 18. 18 minus 15 will be 3. And 18 minus 12 will be your 6. And 18 minus 9 will be your 9, right? Just calculate both the terms and just add them. So the area will be your centimeter square, right? Always not forget to write the unit of, right? So the first came out to be 450 square centimeter, which is 20.98, 20 point. Sorry. And your second came out to 54 centimeter, right? 54 centimeters. So if you just add your 4, 5, 6, 7, 74.98, sorry guys, 24.98 centimeter square will be your area of your equilateral triangle, right? I think the point is okay. So now you have to do practice questions, right? Practice question as for you. Just try to solve any of them, right? I think the Heron's formula is clear to you. Why Heron's formula is used, right? How to find the area of equilateral triangle or isosceles triangle, right? How to find the area of a quadrilateral. Just divide the quadrilateral into two parts, right? So just add the area of both triangles, you will get the area of quadrilateral. So our first question, let's do your first question. Find the area of an acute triangle with base 13 and height. So it is basically telling any triangle base is given 13 and its height is 5 inches. Its height is 5 inches, right? How will you find? You can easily find out by having normal formula. Area of triangle is equal to half base into height. What is base? Base is 13. What is height? Height is 5. So 13 5 is 65 by 2. Right, guys? So it will be equal to 32.5 of inches square, right? Okay. So our next point is yeah. Our next question is find the area of an equilateral triangle whose perimeter is 180. Okay. So you are given an equilateral triangle. You know the equilateral triangle, all sides are equal, right? And whose perimeter is given. You are given 3a is equal to 180. Your a will be equal to 60, right? All sides are given. Okay, so using Hero's formula, you have to find, you know the formula, or you know, you should know the how to find area of equilateral triangle. Area of equilateral triangle, if we go by its formula, is equal to root 3 by 4 into side square. So root 3 by 4 side square, 60 square will be 3600, right? 4 will cancel out at 9 times, right? So 900 root 3 will be your 900 root 3 centimeter square will be your answer. But it is telling you, the question is telling you to find the area of a total triangle using Gino's formula. Okay. So first we'll calculate the value of S. What is S? S is the perimeter, half of perimeter, or can say semi-perimeter. But we know the perimeter is 180, right? So half of it will be equal to 90. By having Heron's formula under root of S. S is 90. S minus A, which is 60. 90 minus 60 will be 30. Again 30 and again 30. Why? Because all are equal, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 tens are there. So 2 10 will come out, right? And 2 9. Okay, 2 9 is there. So 1 9 will come out and all. Sorry. 2 10 will come out, 1 9 will come out, so only root 3 will be there, which you have got the same answer, right? By having your formula root 3 by 4 a square or by having the Reynolds formula. I think the point is very much clear to you all how to find the area of equilateral triangle using Reynolds formula, right? Okay, so now let us do your third question. Right? Your third question tells the perimeter of a triangular field is 240. A field is there whose perimeter of is given 240, right? And its two sides are 78 and 50. Okay. Find the length of the altitude on the side 50-meter length from its opposite vertex. A very good question. A very good question for your heroes formula, right? Try to solve it, guys. First, try to solve it. First try to solve it, guys. So here are your for answer first and second, right? 32.5. Let me tell you what the third question is telling, right? You are given a triangle field whose two sides are, let's suppose this is your 50 and this is your 78, I guess, right? 78? Yeah, 78. And you know the perimeter. Perimeter is also given. Perimeter is given 240. What is perimeter? Let's suppose if we do not know the third side, let's suppose this third side is your x, right? In triangle ABC, let's suppose the third side is x. Perimeter is 240. It means the sum of all the three sides is 240. So your 78 plus your 50 plus your x will all be equal to your 240, right? So x will be equal to 78 and 50. Yeah, 78 and 50 will 128, right? If you subtract 128, then 2 will be there. Okay, so x will be your 112, right? X will be your 112. So just yeah, like you know the all the three sides, you can easily calculate the area, but here area is not asked. It is the question is telling how to find the length of the altitude on the side 50-meter length on from its opposite vertex. It means it is telling on a side of 50-meter, right? Just find out the length of find out the find out the height of altitude, or you can say from your opposite vertex, right? So it is just finding out, like say, if this point is D, it is finding AD. Or you can say if this height is H, find the value of H. The question is asking find the value of H. Find the value of your height from for your 50-meter side from its opposite vertex. How will you find it? How will you find it? Okay, let me tell you like your area of triangle ABC, right? If you do not use your Heron's formula, will be equal to your half base BC into its height, right or not? So it is basically your 25H. Your area of triangle ABC will be equal to your half base into height, which is half 50 into your height H, which came out to be your 25H. Right? I think the point is 25H centimeter square. Okay. I think the point is clear. And if you use your Hero's formula, under root of S, what is S? S is your perimeter, half of perimeter. So P is 240, so S will be your 240 by 2. That is 120, right? So S will be 120. Then you subtract from 120 minus 78 to it will be a 42. Then 120 minus 50 will be your 70, and your 120 minus 112 will be your 8, right? Find the value of triangle ABC by solving this, and just equate these like your the triangle is same. It means its area should be same, like whether 25H or whether something else. 25H will be equal to your if this value came out to be M, just calculate it M, and you can easily find out the value of H, right? Try to solve this, right? So H will be H must be 67.2. I think the point is clear, right? And we have all studied about like how formula is used and what will be this application, right? So thank you guys, thank you for your time. I think the chapter is over, right? The concept is clear basically, right? So one thing you must do, try to solve as many questions as you can do from your NCERT books and your reference book, right? Thank you very much, guys. Thanks a lot.